What if I was to tell you that the media are lying? And what if I was to tell you that a small fraction of the country are trying to control your opinions? You might be thinking to yourself, Cloud, of course, everybody knows it. But I'm going to show you this today, and this is something I wouldn't recommend repeating in public. Because it says nearly 9 out of 10 Britons do not back Starmer's plasticine recognition. And I'm going to show you some statistics and a map as well today that is really going to show you that we are fully being controlled. Because as it says there, nearly 9 out of 10, almost 90% of people, we're on the side of the country that is not plasticine. We're meant to be on that side. And that is what the media want you to believe. That 9 out of 10 Britons don't want plasticine recognised. But if we have a look at this here, right? This is a petition to do exactly that. To tell the government that we should not recognise a plasticine state. And as you remember from the last couple of months, especially on this channel, we've seen petitions reach into the millions. In some cases over 3 million. On one single petition. But when the media, and I'll show you the map in a moment, I was howling with laughter. I really was. I was howling with laughter. But as you can see, right, 9 out of 10 Britons, we don't want a plasticine state. Spoiler warning, 9 out of 10 Britons don't care. And 9 out of 10 Britons, we see those two countries as the same. We just don't care. But like I said, we've seen almost 3 million people sign petitions. So if this is really 9 out of 10 people, if this is really what they're calling a mainstream issue, I think this petition could have done a little bit better. Because as I was saying before, right, where it really feels like a real fraction of the country is in charge of the rest of the country. Because this petition map, this is the same petition as before. The one where it says that the UK should not recognise that state. And places in red have received signatures. Places in yellow are basically 0, where they've received pretty much no signatures. And like it said at the beginning, right, 9 out of 10 Britons, they'll write that headline. They'll push that headline on you so that you think, 9 out of 10 Britons agree with this? Well, I don't want to be left out. I got to agree as well. You want to be in the party, you don't want to be left out. And that's what the media will tell you. Like it says specifically there, 9 out of 10 Britons do not agree with it. But when you actually get to the petition signing and the map, you can see for some reason, it is people in the north of London, in a very restricted area in the north of London that are signing this, and a very restricted area of Manchester that they're signing this. And I don't want to get too into the weeds here, right? But this video might have already gone too far, to be fair. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that those guys in the north area of London and those guys in the small area of Manchester and those guys who are at the top of the media game, those guys are trying to tell you what to think. Because like I said, they'll try and tell you that 9 out of 10 Britons agree. And you'll think, oh, okay, that's it, 9, it's the Telegraph. I'm a clown, guys. Come on, I'm a clown. This is the Telegraph. This is a real newspaper. But then you check the numbers. No. It's just the other way around. And you listen to all of the right-wing commentators. Right-wing like myself. But all they do is just support this other country. Their job is to try and make you think that everybody is on the side of this one country. The country of all of the Western support. They try and tell you that that's how it is. When in reality, you see the data and, no British person actually cares. And I hope this video made sense. I had to read in between the lines quite a lot, so I'm hoping that you understood it. And I'm hoping that you understand that these people in these areas of London, they are pretty much speaking for the rest of the country. You know, they try and tell you it's a conspiracy theory, and they try and tell you that these people aren't in control. I can't tell. They're not the plasticine guys. I can't tell you who they are. They're not the Fabians as well, and they're not the plasticines. I can't tell you who they are. It's up to you to find out who they are. But like I said, they live in these particular locations, and they've got enough power in the media that they can print that it's 9 out of 10. That map, that is what? 1%? Not even 1%. It's flipped. It's literally the opposite. It's less than 1 in 10. They're like, oh, it's just mainstream position. Mainstream position? Really? Look at this map. I'll wiggle it around so it's difficult to see. That is not mainstream. It's really not. But when it comes to the media, like I said, I'll walk away for this one. Give me a minute. I hate to say it, but they might be in control. And if I'm not here next week, then you know that I've been taken out.
This country has gone crazy.